I was dealing with this guy, right? An older guy. He was a married man. I don't know his situation, honestly.
My question is, do you want to be the wife or do you want to be the side chick forever? That's up to you. Which one do you want to be?
See, that's the problem. I definitely, I'm not side chick. I'm not. And that's why our relationship has fumbled. Because I'm not that at all.
But technically, Kiara, if he is married, then you are the side chick.
Technically, right? But the way, it's so complicated. Like, you can tell, but I'm not going to spill too much tea, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. All right. So I was dealing with this guy, right? An older guy. He was a married man. I don't know his situation, honestly. But he basically like gaslighted me into being his girlfriend or whatever the case scenario may be.
You do know his situation. You just said it. He's a married man. He didn't gaslight you in this situation. If you know he's a married man, you chose to sleep with a married man.
And we ended up going like to an extensive like relationship. I'm talking about I met his mom. I met everyone in the family besides his daughter, clearly, and besides his wife. Up until I pulled up to the house of the wife and I had to see it all for myself and had him basically tell the truth to his wife and all of that. So my thing is, I've been dealing with this man for a very long time, and I'm like to the point where I'm healed and I know his situation already. Mind you, there's so many like backstories to it. But basically, I'm at that position where it's like I've been listening to this girl. I'm pretty sure you know about her too, because you're like in that relationship dating advice type of thing where it's like you're either a black cat or a golden retriever. So my thing is, I know his position. I know that he's just a strip club owner and he basically is accustomed to, that lifestyle and, young, beautiful melanin girls or whatever the case scenario may be. So my thing is, do I be the black cat or do I be the golden retriever? I'm done being the golden retriever, but like, do I try to be the black cat for him?
I don't even know what that means. Black cat or golden retriever? In a black cat or golden retriever relationship, the term refers to contrasting personality types. A black cat is typically described as reserved, introverted, and perhaps even a bit aloof, while a golden retriever is actually, okay. It's different personalities. Okay, got it.
My question is, do you want to be the wife or do you want to be the side chick forever? That's up to you. Which one do you want to be?
See, that's the problem. I definitely, I'm not side chick. I'm not. And that's why our relationship has fumbled.
You are a side chick.
Because I'm not that at all.
Yes, you are.
But technically, Kiara, if he is married, then you are the side chick. Technically,
right? But the way, it's so complicated. Like,
no, it's not.
Because it's like I said, I don't want to spill too much.
Okay. But the thing is, I'm assuming he's not leaving his wife, right? And you guys
that's his business, that's his problem. I'm to the point where it's like, if that's the case, then why even after? Because this was in 2023 when I discovered, that he had to tell his wife everything. It's 2025 now, and he's still,
my thing.
But you still messing with him. I hate to keep stopping the video, but here's the point. She's a side chick that's been messing with this dude for years. She's a side chick who doesn't want to be labeled as a side chick, and when Ashley presses her about it, she goes into, well, there's so many different other details that I'm leaving out. She tries to make it seem like it's such an overly complicated scenario, in which it's not. You're sleeping with a married man. You know he's married. You're his side chick. It's as simple as that.
Here's Kiara, if that doesn't matter, right, about his wife or him not leaving her or staying with her, why was it important that you meet her? Why was that even important?
Wait, say that again? Sorry.
Why was it important that you meet her, the wife, if it doesn't matter whether he stays or leaves her?
No, at the moment, in 2023, it was important to me because we were in a serious relationship where I thought that I was potentially going to be his wife.
Oh, so that's why I asked you initially. Do you want to be the wife or do you want to be?
Right now, no, not at all. He's not my type of, because of everything that we've been through, he's not the type of caliber of man that I would want to pursue. But because he still financially takes care of me and he's still in the picture, but he's not chasing no more. Yeah, everyone's confused. It's a confused situation, honestly, guys. It's confusing.
No, it's not.
Okay, he's not chasing anymore, but he's paying your bills, right? That's what you're saying. But it sounds like you want the emotional part back. That's not there anymore.
There you go.
Yeah. That's what I feel. And you're like, he's out of it. But he's been with me so long. He's still going to do what he has to do as a man because y'all been together for so long. But emotionally, he's just not there.
Right.
So that's why you're asking, should you be the black cat and not care anymore? Okay, F it. You don't care, I don't care. That's what I'm hearing you say. But you do care. Deep down, you do care. Yes. And it's okay to say that you do. No, Kiara, don't lie to me, Kiara.
Listen, because you know what it is? It's different now. I feel like he comes every first of the month. He's like, here's your rent. And that's it. And I'm just like, I don't like that. I want a little pizzazz, like a little something.
You want him to stay. You want him to say he loves you. You want him to cuddle. You want him to spend time. You want him to
Not too much. But like a little something more, because it's like it feels. I don't like the feeling of it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like the feeling of it.
So is it he comes and gives you the money, you guys are intimate, and he goes, or he just comes and gives you the money and he leaves?
He's out the door.
No, I think you guys are being intimate. I would only think that because everyone has Zelle, Quick Pay, Cash App.
And I've said this before, and I'm going to double down and triple down on it. I have no problem with whores, man. If you're a 304, be a 304. I have zero problem with it. Some guys do, Coop don't. I have a problem with 304s who don't want to be called 304s. And I've coined a new term for this, trademark. I call it sugarless sugar babies. These are women who swear they have sugar daddies paying all their bills, but they're never intimate with them. They never have sex with them. A guy just comes over, pays their bills, and just leaves. Okay, man, stop the cap.
My love, I don't gotta lie about anything. No, we have not been intimate in like over a year.
So then, okay, if you're not intimate and he's giving you money for a year,
what's the issue?
then
It's been over a year, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, it is what it is then. Okay, well, I get the benefits of just getting your money and I
That's
never
what I
have to
was
speak with
thinking.
you.
See, that's what I was thinking. You know what it is? I'm like, no, trust me, Ash. Like, I don't know if you like to be called Ash or Ashley. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't mind, Kiara. I don't mind.
Okay. Okay. So my thing is, like, I get it. A lot of people would say, like, okay, he gives you the money and you don't even got to do anything with him. Like, that's fine, whatever, cool. But you know what it is? I feel like I've been so rude to him ever since I found out that he lied to me and he's with his wife and everything. I feel like I've been so rude to him and I've just not been sitting in my femininity with him, because I like call him out his name and everything. I'm like cursing him out. I don't want to say too much because this might be on, you know, other platforms and stuff.
But
so
what do you mean he lied to you about his wife, but you knew he was married already? So what do you mean lie?
Just like that. He's a narcissist. I don't want like to label people. I'm not a therapist or whatever, but like a lot of the signs that he gave and everything, like he said that he was divorcing her. Like I said, I met his mom. Why would you introduce me to your mom? But you married. You get what I'm saying?
But I assumed you already knew, like you said, you knew he had a wife and a kid.
He told me
when
he was divorced. That's a difference. That's a big difference. Like, obviously, I was 21 when I met him. I'm 27 now.
Oh, so y'all been together for a very long time. Okay, so yeah, I just feel honestly, and I think you know, like he's not leaving his wife, you know. If he can have his
That's
cake.
not my problem. That's not my business. I'm at peace with that.
Then what are you talking
I
about?
don't think so.
Thank you, Ashley. She's up here front. And that's something that's so annoying, man. It's like, rest in peace to the Godfather, Kevin Samuels, when women would call into his show but not want to be honest. What's the point of calling into Ashley's show if you're not going to be 100% honest and say how you really feel? He's trying to make it seem as if, oh, I don't really care about that or his family or his situation. That's not my business. But also at the same time, we're not being intimate. But when he comes over, I would like to spend some time with him. It's like, you're all over the place. You do care about this. She's been dealing with this dude for 6 or 7 years, by the way. But when you very first met and he said, well, I'm getting a divorce, I think it's kind of whack for dudes to be married, getting with side chicks and leading them on. But at the same time, he was still married and you chose to enter a relationship with him. So you're just as bad as he is.
I don't think you are. But it's nice to say on this live. It's nice to be tough. You're lying to me.
I'd be delusional.
Yeah.
I'd be Delulu.
You're lying.
Well,
You don't lay up with a man, give a man 7 years of your heart and your life.
I don't lay up with him anymore.
And you don't care. You can't tell me you don't care, Kiara. No.
I care about what? Care about what?
Him coming, giving you money and leaving and not being emotional with you anymore.
Okay, but that's what I'm trying to figure out with you right now. Should I just not care and continue it how it is, or should I try to play that black cat and have him chase me again?
Why would he chase?
That's up to you to decide. But I think you feel, even if you are a black cat, that may not work. I think you know that.
And my question is this, and this is for if there's any ladies watching as well. A man is not going to chase a woman he's already had. He's already pursued and he had you. And this man has had you for years. She claims they haven't been sexual in the last year. Okay, whatever. But even if that's true, he's had access to your body for the last 6 years previously to that. Why would a man chase something he's already caught? That's just a lesson for women overall. It doesn't make any sense.
You know that, because the thing is, I'm assuming it's already black cat energy. He's just bringing the money and there's nothing to it.
Right.
You know? And that's what you said.
I feel like because I've been so rude to him for like the past year, and I've just been like, I don't care about you. I don't want to be with you. No, I don't want to go on dates with you. Da, 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 da. I feel like that has pushed him away.
But you're doing that in hopes of what? That he leaves his wife? You're being angry, upset with him, not going on a dates with him because of what's the reason why? What do you want from him? What do you want him to change? So you can stop doing that to him. What is it the change you want?
You know what it is, Ash? And I'll say it. He's been saying for a long time, like, that he's gonna cut his financial ties with me for in like the next 2 years and the next da 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 da. But this date never comes, right? So my thing is, I might as well have him, because the thing about men is that they love to chase, right? So obviously one day he's gonna get tired and he's gonna be like, I'm not gonna pay for this no more. I don't want to do this no more, right? So my thing is, if I keep him in that loophole of interested, it might keep him. I don't know, Ash. I'm
But the thing is, this
You don't know. She's just Joker Tango. Joker Tango means just talking. She's just talking to this point. She doesn't know what she wants, man. You're a side chick to a married man, and you've been a side chick to a married man for nearly a decade. That's what it is. I don't know why he's still paying your bills, but whatever. If that's true, just be honest. You want this dude to continue paying your bills, but also you want him to flirt and be emotional with you like you guys are still in a relationship and chase you, like you said, as if he still wants you, but he's already had you.
is what I'm gonna say, Kiara. And I think most women on this app who are talking about leveling up and getting to the bag, one thing everyone always preaches is save up your money. So you should have had a nice nest egg that you saved up.
Oh no, for sure. Regardless if he was to leave me today, tomorrow, whatever, I'm straight. But the lifestyle is nice. You know what I'm saying?
So then no, then we not all the way straight then. Now, if
Exactly.
you know, if you then we not.
Ash, I can't afford a millionaire lifestyle. Sorry. A lot of people in this chat can't afford that. Do I like it? Do every girl like it? Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So
Okay, that's what I'm asking. If he's a millionaire, then that means we should have been, since 21 to 27, we should have saved way over $100,000.
Baby, don't worry.
Okay, Kiara.
Ashley don't even
worry.
believe that shit.
I know this is not a one-on-one call.
Yeah.
And
She
I
trying
know
to save
we have
face.
to sometimes, just protect ourselves. This is a live. There's a lot of people watching. So you
Right.
can't let your wall down 100%. I do understand that.
Right.
But
Right. So everyone in the chat, y'all could be saying what y'all say. Everyone in the comment, if this gets on YouTube or whatever, y'all can say what y'all say. Y'all already know me. But I get it though. It's my situation. Like I said, I was 21 when I got in this situation. I'm older now. I'm wiser now. But I'm still in the mess. You get me?
yeah. So you have to decide, Kiara. You have to decide. Do
That's
I
what my
just
cousin said too. That's exactly what I said too.
Yep. So you're hearing it twice. Yeah, you have to decide, what do I want? Am I just going to just accept the money, no emotions? And maybe I feel him pulling away and he's probably talking to somebody else now, and I have to just accept that? Or do I just let him go completely? That's for you to decide. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's for you to decide.
I agree. Like I said, if this was a one-on-one call, it'll
Yeah,
be very
totally.
It would be very different because everyone in the comments talking they shit. She not wise. She not this. She not that. She da 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 da.
Oh, I know. I know. That's what I said. You're on live. There's 2,000 people here. So I know we can't really go there, and I'm not really going there with you. Just, I'm just not. I'm just
But the
trying
thing is that regardless if I'm too pretty to be in this situation, the thing is that you don't pick and choose the life that life gives you. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes shit happens, especially as females. I'm pretty sure. And this
No, shit don't just happen. You don't just shit happens your way into a 7-year relationship. There's no accountability. You chose that man. And on another level, this woman has wasted a good portion of her 20s, her prime, dealing with a married man. So if she doesn't find someone, let's say in her 30s, creeping on 40, she's going to sit around, woe is me, blaming men because she chose to spend her entire 20s messing with a married man. That's on you, lady.
is why I always say, like, I much rather my situation than anybody else's situation because I can at least sit on it and I can stand on that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have not encountered what I have encountered in my 27 years old age.
But you're not
You know what I'm
standing on
saying?
it, though.
I could say that I'm not as wise as y'all portray me to be or whatever the case scenario may be, but guess what, baby? I done experienced a lot. I done been through a lot. So a lot of y'all in the comments talking y'all ish, go ahead.
Doesn't mean anything.
But I get it. And on a one-on-one call, how can I get on a one-on-one call? How?
schedule it, my love. The link is in the bio. Let's talk,
Yeah.
Let's really talk. I'm serious, Carrie. Yeah.
You know my thing about like because what would you like? What's your title? You would categorize yourself as like a relationship coach? No,
No,
nope.
just Ashley L. Dalton. That's it.
I'm
Just
weak.
just the girl trying to help out all the other girls.
Just the girl trying to help the girls. Because you know what it is,
Yes.
Ash? Like, I really be looking at a lot of people who be on, like, the relationship dating advice or whatever. And I really firmly believe that a lot of people who are talking are to, like, scope these women and these young women to go for that high-valued man, to be in that type of caliber of lifestyle. You want that luxury lifestyle, that high value. But not a lot of people are built for that. Not a lot of people are built for that. So everyone's pushing everyone to go find that man, go outside. You're not getting approached. You're not this, that. But when you do get approached, or even if you do, like, are you ready for that lifestyle? Because it's like I said, those high-valued men come with a lot of high-valued problems. A lot. Okay? Because you think I wanted to get blindsided by this man? No, of course not. But I was young, dumb, and naive.
Absolutely. I think, the things that I do here is I just want to get to the root of whatever the issue is and create a solution. So you can live the life or get the thing that you want sooner than later.
Yeah.
That's my goal, is to get to the truth as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
And again, I know, Kiara, like you said, you've been through a lot and maybe you have your guard up now. There are a lot of people here. I know that. I feel that from you. There's
I'm not
2,000
even
people.
But
But I know right now your heart is broken. I know it's painful. I know it's hurtful. Okay, Kiara. Okay.
No, I ain't saying
that.
Okay. I ain't denying the crime. You know what it is? Still in the healing era. Definitely. Still in the healing era. I could definitely admit that. One thing about life is that you gotta hold yourself accountable for a lot of shit. So I hold myself accountable for that. Not gonna lie. Because crashing out is a real thing. And I done crashed out too much.
Yeah, and if we're crashing out, that means we're giving more than we're receiving. Always
Right, that's
remember
what I'm
that.
trying to say.
Yeah.
I'm not that no more. This is why I'm sitting in my black cat energy.
No, but you are. You're still holding it. And there's that wall up. And guess what? Once someone triggers you, it's all going to come up and out. But you're doing a pretty good job of like saving face and hiding it right now.
That's what she's trying to do. That's what I said earlier.
But one button, that's it. You're going to 10.
And that's what I said earlier. She's trying to save face on this call. And there's no point in making these calls to these internet personalities, whatever you want to call them, if you're not willing to be honest in the conversation.
It's over.
But your chat is upset with me right now, so I'm going to let you go ahead and have your night.
All right, Kiara. Have a good
Thank
night,
you, Ash,
beauty.
but I'm sorry, chat, for not saying too much. I'm sorry. It's just too much people. Y'all ain't going to clock my teeth.
You're fine, beautiful. Have a good one.
Good one.
Bye. Oh, Kiara.
What you got,
I'm
Alex?
sending a lot of love to Kiara. Let me say this. I want you guys to stop judging her because some of you guys are laid up with married men. Some of you guys are laid up with husbands who ain't doing for you. Let me go there. Let me take it a step further. Some of you are on this live every night, got a husband, and he ain't paying you no attention. So let me go there. Let's hush. Okay, you got the husband.
Shut up, Ashley. That has absolutely nothing to do with the situation at hand here. But I will say this. I do agree with Ashley that, and I stated it earlier, that she's trying to save face in this call. There's no point in doing that. She's still in her feelings. It's one thing if the dude let her on at first and said, hey, I'm going to be getting divorced. Even if he led with that, you still knew that man was married. You messed with this married man for 7 years. You still take his money every month, if that's true. That he's still paying your bills, even though he's not intimate with you. I personally don't believe that, but whatever. But I do know at one point that you were intimate with this man. But this woman is also delusional. And I looked at her social media prior to this. She's a beautiful woman, but she's also delusional. She's a side chick that doesn't want to be labeled a side chick. Like I said, 304s don't want to be called 304s. You still take this man's money. You're not intimate, but you want him to be emotional with you. You want him to spend time with you. You want him to chase you. But you're a side chick. That's way too much energy for a side chick. But hey, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Do better squad. All out.